Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. Oh yes, I am back, baby. So I am still a little bit sick. My throat's cleared up and everything is all fine. The only problem is I'm a little bit congested, a little bit nasally. I'm not sort of like sniffing and snorting anymore. Ooh, just realized I could put a road there. But I am still, I do still have the funny congested voice, so please bear with me for that. It can't be helped. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. But yes, welcome back to Cities Skylines. We are kicking things off back again, back in worry mode, and I just realized I forgot to make a backup of the save file, but it doesn't matter. I'll do that right now. Save games, backup, boop, done. Awesome. I do also have another save file I use every now and then. I'll sort of try and figure out a traffic solution. That's what the traffic solution save file is for. But having a quick look around the city, it seems like everything is flowing very well. Our industrial decline... hang on, what's making the funny noise? Sorry, there's something on my desk which is wobbling and making a funny noise every time I move my hand. I think I fixed it. Our industrial decline seems to have fixed the whole problem we have... Why are you not moving? With the train station, or this train station clogging up, which is good. Other places in the city though, this area looks quite clogged up, as does this section over here. There's actually quite a few places where we've got red road sections. So we've still got our big industrial decline problem over there, but that's okay, that will fix itself. So I want to continue... Why are you being abandoned? Oh, shut up, tweet chirper. There are not enough workers. Okay, so I want to continue expanding our area along here, and I think that's what I'm going to do today. So we do have all of the offices and commercial buildings along there. So I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to start putting in some high residential buildings. I'm going to paint them in, I think. Or do I really... Yeah, no, I do want to. I do want to. Let's paint them in along this section. And get rid of you, which I just accidentally painted, but you can't be avoided, so we shall take you as collateral damage, yes. And then this section in here, I just want all low density residential. Because it seems like getting residential in is our priority at the moment, because our demand for it is huge. And as that goes up and balances itself out, we should get a more commercial based demand, and then once that balances out, we should get our industrial demand back. But as it stands... We currently have all of these buildings to fill back in before we start actually having any demand, so that is the situation. The situation indeed. Okay, let's fill this in. And I know we could use a high density to satisfy the demand much quicker, but I really want to focus on getting this area done in low density because I think it would look much, much cooler. Almost as if this is like where the city started, if that makes sense, and then they sort of built inwards. I mean, I am liking if we get rid of the zone look. I am liking how this is looking, how it's all sort of spread out, and then suddenly it gets really packed in over here. I do like that a lot. Aha, so, as mentioned, our demand has dropped considerably. How are we looking? 73,000 people. Not a whole lot, but we do have $6 million. Eventually, sorry, there goes the sniffly, mucusy, snorty noise. We did fix this last time, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So those are going to moan that they haven't got workers and that they're ill, but that should fix itself. We now have a demand for commercial again. I'm wondering if it's worth switching out some more offices for commercial buildings. You know what? I am going to do it. I am going to do it. And then some of you. Blomp. Blomp. Okay, so... How are these guys out here for services? Electricity is high. Water, we should add another pump, really. Garbage, we need to add another incineration plant along here somewhere. I'm thinking maybe have like a small industrial area over here, but that could cause problems with shipping freight. So I think I'm just going to have like an incineration plant all on its own. Let's bring a road out from here. Just have it sort of near the train station. That makes sense, right? Little dirt road with a incineration plant here. Boop. Maybe another one, you know, just over here. Boop, boop. Okay, so maybe we'll have a high sort of traffic load of garbage trucks along here. Oh, also you need water apparently. They don't need electricity because if you didn't know, the incineration plants actually produce their own electricity. Power output. It doesn't have any output at the minute because there's nothing to incinerate, but they will actually turn garbage into power, which sounds lovely, but they don't actually produce a lot. That's a really crooked clover leaf. I've only just noticed that. Okay, other areas in town. I kind of feel like starting a new area. But I'm not quite sure where. Part of me wants to continue this section along here and continue the whole frontage road design. Maybe we could have a long frontage road along here. We shall see. Okay, that could be avoided. I'm sorry. I apologize. You have burned down, so get bulldozed. There's a lot of burned down buildings in here. A lot consists of 2. Any more? Yes, you sir. Tiny little building. And you. So traffic is our main problem at the moment, preventing our fire services getting to the burnt down buildings, which kind of stinks. Oh wow, you saved that one. Good job. Good job indeed. Some more bulldozable buildings. We may as well bulldoze them, and I apologise for the noise. I know that it's kind of weird actually. The bulldoze noise is really, really loud in the recording, which I never understood. You will eventually fix yourself, but for now you're fine. Train freight is working. Oh, we got a bit of a backup in trains here. Someone's gonna have to go. Okay, so I think what I need to do is I do need to hook this. I need to hook this end of the train station up to somewhere, just so it's got somewhere to go. Because otherwise we get this. Oh, that is backed up. That is really backed up. Trains. There's some underneath there, which is good. See, one disappears and then it all fixes itself, which is fantastic and everything, but I think the problem is this section of tunnel here isn't long enough. So, let's pause and see if we can... Oh, no, come back. Come back, go down. Bulldoze. Let's pause and see if I... Oh, it's not going to let me get that because it wants me to bulldoze a building. I don't want to bulldoze a building, I want to bulldoze... Hello? I want to bulldoze... I have to bulldoze that building. Just so that I can get to that train station section. Okay. It would probably make more sense if I went here. Can I go down? Yes, I can. And then round. Slope too steep. Okay, so it doesn't like the fact that I went down so quick. So what if I go here, then down, then into there like that? We'll see how that goes. Kind of looks a bit wonky now. That train also teleported. Okay, so not quite long enough. If you can see, there's a small backup. So it's not quite one train's length, but it's better than it was. Unfortunately, it's another case of that's going to have to do. Yeah, no, it's just slightly too short. Oh well, it doesn't matter. That should hopefully clear things up. It's a lot better than it was, we'll say that. This intersection is working fine, just waiting for our demands to pick up again as everything fills in. This intersection is working fine as well, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of traffic going into it. How is this section over here? Because this always used to clog up. No, this is fine. Our good old CNS over here is working wonderfully well. I love it. It's just so cool watching the traffic go down and just shoot off 3 different ways. And it's probably my favourite view of the city right here. Yeah, I like it. What else do we have? We have another CNS over here, which seems to be working better. I like how this one is more structured. Sort of, it's straighter and more sort of closely packed in, and this one is just sort of chaos. I like them both because they're different. That's why I like them. Okay, what else do we have? More bulldozing stuff over here. The weird razor blade windmill thing here. This is pretty cool. I like this one. Again, it's not particularly efficient, but it seems to work well. I haven't seen any backups on it. I wonder if this one still backs up. It does, because they like using this section here as a roundabout, and I never understood why, but it causes this road here to back up. It's very bizarre, and I'm still not quite sure why it does it. Also, this road here seems a bit obsolete. I wonder. Let me just take a sip of my drink. I tell you what, hazelnut hot chocolate. Just get some hazelnut syrup, put it in a hot chocolate. Oh, it is so good. So good. Especially when you're sick and ill. I was about to say sill. It's in sick and ill. Okay, so it looks like the people here are actually going into the city, but they are slowing down quite a bit, mainly for these people here to get across. So I'm wondering if it's worth getting rid of this road, because essentially what they're doing is they're cutting across a roundabout. So if I just chop that off there and see what happens, well, I'll come back to it in a moment, because I just realised our commercial demand has shot through the roof. So where can we do things? I'm just sort of looking for areas where we can place more commercial buildings. We have a huge commercial district over here, and that's one thing I wanted to try and avoid, sort of having one district with a lot of specific buildings in it, but it seems like I have not done that properly. I don't want anything in there, and yeah, I guess you can stay there. You know, you can go in there. Okay. Just like this. Okay. Man, I'm starting to sound like Sean. He says okay every freaking sentence. I'm just kidding, Sean, I love you. Okay, let's, damn it, I just did it again. Let's, dezone a couple of residential buildings and put in some commercial ones instead. I just sort of dot them about a bit. I'm also getting rid of, like, the biggest ones possible, which is probably a bad idea. No, actually, it's a good idea. I like that idea. Good job, Dale. Again, let's get rid of some more offices and replace it for some high-density commercial. Again, mainly so that we can get our industrial demand back up. And at this point, it is very much a case of fixing everything I've screwed up. Okay, so just like that. That should get some more commercial in. Other than that, I guess we can push some more commercial along this section. All the way... why did I just try removing zoning? All the way along the shoreline here. Do you have water? Yes, you do. Oh, I needed to add in another water pump, didn't I? Let's put it over here. Blonk. Blonk, blonk. There we go. Okay, residential demand is picking up once more. Good to see, good to see. Let's put in some more offices along here. You know, it's kind of frustrating having to use the offices as a buffer zone, but if we don't, then the residents will complain about noise. So, you know what we might do? Actually, dot a few extra high-density residential buildings in here. Extra residents, yes. Just here and there. It might make it look kind of interesting. Like, what if we made this one here a skyscraper? Da-da-da-da. Let's see how that happens, or how that works. Okay, again, let's check our services. Health coverage, not too great out here. Death coverage, it's alright. Let's actually add a cemetery in here. At a crossroads. Fire safety is not too great either. Nor is our police department. So, I guess what we could do is we could add these larger buildings sort of further out here. And as we build up, and once they get power, that should hopefully resolve some problems. And we want a hospital as well. Hospital. There we go. School we will fix at a later date. But for now we just need to focus on getting power to these people. Oh, look at them. Bling, 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 bling. They are really upgrading. Oh, good to see, good to see. Okay. I guess since we got some sort of higher density buildings here, like the hospital and the fire station, we can add in a few high density commercial buildings, but not too many. I just want to sort of group it all together. I think that would look good. Blonk, blonk. There we go. And put you in as well. Awesome. Okay, so hopefully that will take care of our commercial demand with those extra high density ones. They are really loving life right now, aren't they? So where's that extra skyscraper I added in? See, you can't even pick it out. Oh, that's because they haven't built. Where is the extra high density one? I put it in amongst some low density ones, didn't I? Oh, I can't even see it now. I thought it was sort of around here. No, I must have been wrong. I'm going crazy. That's alright. I never stopped being crazy. So don't worry. Okay, what else do we have? You know, I'm thinking of starting a new section of town. Which I know you're probably thinking, why, when we've got the current problem over there. But I'm thinking of doing like a whole sort of low density grid-based system sort of over this section here. Again, it's going to be problematic for people trying to commute over here, Or maybe not, because they'll be able to use the highway. You know what? I'm going to do that. First of all, what I'm going to do is bulldoze this railway. So I want to elevate it. Just that'll do. So we're going to bring in a railway line over... Oop, that didn't connect. There we go. Bring in a railway line over the top here. Then it's going to sink down into there. That's good. Disconnect you and you, because you are just going to hook straight up into there. Super. Because I want to have my roads going underneath here. So the railway is elevated a bit. Did I create that intersection, or was that one placed by the game? It looks like it's one placed by the game, but it's quite pretty. I like it. But what I'm going to do is get rid of this section of the highway, so that I can plop in the pre-made three-way intersection. Oh, I forgot how weird it is trying to align these. That's good enough. There we go. And hook this up. Which way are we going? That way. Oops. Straight line road tool, please. There we go. And we're going to delete a little bit more and make it curvy, I think. Boop, 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 boop. You know what? It's always... personally, I think it's better to just destroy it up until the connection and then connect up there. Because that way the sort of connecting area doesn't look as obvious. See, that looks quite bad, in my opinion. So if we just do it like this, and then flip it, boop, boop, boop. And then over in this section here, what do I want to do? I want to change this to a two-way, one-way road, and then that will shrink into... Actually, no, I'm going to keep it as a two-way, one-way road, because next time, that's going to be do it for today's episode, guys. But next time we're going to create a cool roundabout design here, one which I saw on another video, and I really liked it. I tried it out in like a test new world type thing, and it looks really cool. So we're going to unpause that now. And I'm going to show you how to build it and also give credit to where I saw it from. I don't think this person designed it himself, just because of how this person plays. But I like it, so I'm going to use it and I'm going to give him credit because that's where I saw it from. So anyway, that's what we plan on doing next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry for having to put up with my congested, nasally voice. But, you know, this happens when you get ill. Look at our cityscape grow. I mean, look at that. That's amazing. Anyway, thanks once again for watching, and I, of course, will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye, guys. Hazelnut hot chocolate. Ooh, yeah.